You guys have heard me talk about the swirl holes that I see in the river, and that's where the pebbles and the rocks get moved around by the current, and they grind holes down into bigger rocks, and they're really cool looking. What I have here, and I just discovered it, I've never seen this before, is an area where, well, it's a hole that has been ground down into the rocks by North American Indians when they're grinding down nuts, like hickory nuts and acorns, and most likely chestnuts. Because chestnuts were a huge, major source of protein, just calories for the North American Indians and for all the wildlife up until, I don't know, about 1900 or so. A blight came through from China or something, I don't know where it came from, and killed them all. So we don't have hardly any American chestnuts left in this country. Let me show you this hole here and tell you why it's different than the ones I show you on the river all the time. The ones I show you on the river are round. You notice this isn't round, it's more egg-shaped. What the Indians would do, they'd use this to make flour. They'd make flour out of acorns, hickory nuts, and chestnuts. And I'm not sure the exact process, but I knew they baked it and then they had to grind it down. So they'd put it in there and they'd take a rock, maybe look like this, but probably smoother, and they'd go like this. And then grind it and grind it and grind it until it made a flour, or really a powder. And then they could take the powder out and they would make cakes out of it, like bread, unleavened bread. And that was a major source of food for them, and they could keep that. It wouldn't go bad when it was warm. So it's pretty neat, huh? Little things like that that you see that are out here in the woods, forgotten. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab those sardines. I'm going to sit here right on this rock, and I'm going to think about all the people that came before me and probably sat right here. From the Civil War 150 years ago to the North American Indians that could have been here 5,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago, or 300 years ago. You can't really tell. Let's think about history while we have some delicious sardines.